we're going to show you now is an amazing piece of railroad. It started almost 100 years ago as a wild-eyed dream. The incredibly hospitable folks at the Ferrocarriles Nacionales de Mexico, the railroad people, gave us our own private train. Let's go railroading. It started back in 1872 when American businessmen envisioned a direct rail link from the Midwest to the lower end of the Gulf of California, a shorter route to the Orient than by rail to the West Coast. The line would cross northern Mexico. So we leave Los Mochis an hour ahead of the regular first-class train on our train, an air-conditioned chair car, an open gondola for better pictures, and a caboose. The Mexican crew will start and stop the train, back it up, go slow, whatever we want to do. We could ride in the engine or out on the front. My friend, Keith Lindsay, who is a rail buff, thought he'd died and gone to heaven. The first indication of how amazing this railroad really is when we cross the Rio Fuerte River. The crew stops the train on the bridge, and yes, it's scary. Out on a misty horizon, a view of a lot of Mexico way off. 150 feet below us, a ferry is pulled across the river. Now, the first-class train leaves Los Mochis early every morning and travels a line that never became what those men back in 1872 envisioned and took until 1961 to finally complete. There are 86 tunnels on this line, 12 miles in total length. El Descanso Tunnel, we're in it now, is 6,000 feet long. Keith is still out on the front of the engine, grinning. Now in one tunnel, out the other, traversing from one canyon to the next, climbing up into the Sierra Madres. Now watch this. At Timorous, the train loops across the river, heads back the other way, climbing. It enters yet another tunnel, and inside the mountain, the track makes a 180-degree turn. The train emerges back into the sunlight, going the way we started. Through another tunnel, and we've crossed into yet another canyon higher up. It has been called a most audacious railroad, and it truly is. We arrive at Copper Canyon. We are met by a small army of Tarahumara Indians selling their wares, and we get our first look at the canyon they say you could put several of our Grand Canyons in. Well, on Tuesday night, the Deep Canyon and its Indians. This is Bill Leverton, U Center 10, south of the Arizona Road.